Okay, we're going live in about 2 minutes. This is Ask the Doctor. I'm Dr. Michael Lange. Engineers are figuring out the studio. Be right back.
You want me to go on live when you get on there and talk like Andrew Dice Clay? Remember the Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah, I do. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I can't find the call screen on the computer in the studio. I don't know where it went. No, well, yeah, no, not. I mean, in Dr. Lange's. No. Well, so in the recording, will it show up on Dr. Lange's screen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not on Dr. Lange's screen.
We're getting ready to go live in 2 minutes. Ask the Doctor. Stay tuned.
Okay, it's not in the taskbar. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this computer. I don't know what somebody did to it. It was working fine yesterday. It's slower than dirt.
We might have to take a break and do the break. If not, you can put the name of the caller and put it on a piece of paper right there. Tell me the line.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so slow to respond. Pissing me off. And it's not. Let's see. History. Dark reader, green web store, sports talk, call screen. There we go.
Going live in a minute. So stay tuned.
Wait. So how come? So I got two monitors, right? He wants to pull up Google on the middle screen, the middle monitor. How do I split the screens? Yeah, no, in the studio where he talks, there's the two screens. We got the call screen on. Yeah, I got call screen on one. Oh, so I can't do that. Okay.
Get ready.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks. No, that's okay. Bye. It's not set up to do. I can't pull up Google here and keep this here.
Maybe we can figure out a break. Look, if I tell you we're gonna break, you got the commercials in the can.
You have a separate show?
I guess it's separate commercials. So I just say we're gonna go to break in 30 seconds.
Right.
And I'll just tell you, and you'll tell me when.
Yeah.
All right, guys and gals.
I should have brought my computer.
We'll see what happens this time. Hopefully, you're gonna hear the questions. We'll find out. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Got another Facebook I'm going to put on here. Should be going live any second. Are we live yet?
We are.
All right, I guess we are live. I didn't hear my intro. All right, no intro for Ask the Doctor this time, so we'll just pull in here. I'm Dr. Michael Lange. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. Hopefully we're coming in loud and clear, especially on the Sky Network, 97.3 FM The Sky. Let me know. We got to turn that the other way, Scoobs. All right, Scoobs is in the studio audience with me. He is my Ed McMahon. All right. Anyway, I'm Dr. Michael Lange. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm the host here, usually every Saturday, live to answer any and all questions you may have regarding your vision, eye care, or any nutritionally related topics. So if you've got a question, pick up the phones. The new number here is 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. You can give me a call. It's a live call-in show. Remember, it's dedicated to you, the listener. A lot of you have been listening to Ask the Doctor for numerous years. I've been hosting this since April of 1993 on multiple stations throughout the great state of Florida and throughout the entire country, live video streaming all over the world. You can pick me up right now live on multiple Facebook pages, as well as Instagram and YouTube. So who's Dr. Michael Lange? Well, I'm a board-certified optometric physician. I'm also a certified nutritional specialist. I founded Lange Eye Care and Associates March 15th of 1993, and I started the Lange Eye Institute about, 2006, and that's why I hail from right now, the Lange Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. And I'm going to give you a phone number for the Lange Eye Institute if you'd like to call to set up an appointment to see me for an eye exam or any of my doctors for anything from a cataract valuation to retinal surgery, nutritional evaluation of your eyes. Maybe you want a complicated contact lens fit like a scleral lens or a keratoconic fit or the new Synergize hybrid lenses. You can call this number. Let me give it to you. 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. We should be coming in loud and clear on a variety of networks throughout the Tampa Bay, Sarasota area, also Gainesville, Ocala, all the way up to Valdosta, Georgia. So a few radio stations are 820 AM, which hits almost the entire state of Florida, 97.3 FM, and then like 98.5 and 97.8 and FM. There's a whole variety of different stations we're on. But the two big ones that I've been on forever and I can remember them is 97.3 FM The Sky and also 820 AM. So if I'm coming in loud and clear, give me a call. If you got a question regarding your vision or eye care, give me a call. 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. Also, I want to take this opportunity to welcome Doc Hall. A lot of you know Doc Hall if you're in the bodybuilding industry, the powerlifting industry, the sports nutrition industry. Doc Hall is an icon in this industry. He's a PhD in clinical nutrition. He's a sports nutrition guru. He's been a judge for many of the pro bodybuilding events. He's been a director for many of these large bodybuilding outfits. And he's got so many different accolades, whatever those words are. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, things that he's done that has been very positive in the sports nutrition world. Anyway, he's joined our team. He now is the Director of Operations at the Lange Nutrition Center in Ocala, Florida. So, if you want to come in and see Doc Hall, right there, 3101 State Road 200, or College Southwest College Road. He's upstairs. Just go up the elevator. Where can you go into a nutrition center, buy your vitamins, and have somebody that's kind of as famous as Doc Hall discuss your nutrient profile, discuss anti-aging nutrition with you, tell you what you need to build muscle, tell you what you need to lose fat at any age. So your child that's playing volleyball that's 12 years of age, your great-grandmother that's in a nursing home that's 95 years of age. Come on into the Lange Nutrition Center upstairs. That's 3101 State Road 200, right across the street from the Paddock Mall, large two-story building. You can't miss it. Go in the elevator, up the stairs, see Doc Hall. We still have Harper there. We still have Danny there, the same crew. We just got Doc Hall heading the ship. So welcome aboard, Doc. If you're listening to us, I really appreciate your hard work and appreciate you joining the team. The reason I actually got involved with Dr. Hall is because of his sports nutrition knowledge. And most of you know that I've been working on a product that I'm holding up if you're watching on social media right now called Fortify Fit. And Fortify Fit is the ultimate muscle fuel. I've been working on this for literally 2 years. And this product is a combination of nutrients that have been shown to increase muscle synthesis, muscle endurance, as well as muscle size, and lose fat, but it's good for all organs in your body. So it's called Fortify Fit. We finally got the taste down. We're coming out with fruit punch and strawberry watermelon, and it's going to be available hopefully by October 26th. That's our fall festival in the Villages. We invite all of you to come to the fall festival in the Villages, October 26th. That's a Saturday from 10 to 2. We're going to have huge discounts on all Fortify products, on frames, on sunglasses. We're going to have a car show. We're going to have some of my race cars there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Put that on your to-do list, October 26th. All right, we got a lot of people loading up. We're going to go to the phones, and I think first is Roger in Lakeland. Roger, good morning. Welcome to the program. Well,
for your program when I catch it on Saturday morning. I got a question on diabetes eye health. My wife was recently diagnosed with diabetes type 1 or type 2, and I'm just concerned about her eye health. And I've heard about grapeseed extract is really good for the blood vessels in the eyes that can help them strengthen so they don't break and then cover the retina. Is that a good supplement to have her on, or anything else that like macular or lutein or anything like that I've heard you speak about?
right, that's a good question. And grapeseed extract definitely has its place. It is a potent antioxidant. It does have some ability to strengthen small capillaries so they don't leak. Resveratrol is probably even better than that for diabetics. Resveratrol, 50 milligrams or less a day. Resveratrol actually has anti-VEGF activity, and that stands for antivascular endothelial growth factor, more so than grapeseed extract. And resveratrol is the nutrient that we think in red wine that has the French paradox related to it. So if you're drinking wine, a Pinot Noir from the northern United States region, Oregon, New York, Oregon preferably. So resveratrol, grapeseed extract, believe it or not, bilberry, all right? But one of the biggest, certainly lutein and zeaxanthin are good because that helps protect the macula against some of the damaging effects of diabetes and the damaging effects of the blue light and the UV light, because it increases macular pigment density. But probably the most novel or the newest approach nutritionally is actually something called astaxanthin. If you've listened to this program, we've had Dr. Karen Heck, one of the world's leading authorities on astaxanthin, as a guest 3 or 4 times now. And astaxanthin is what gives wild Alaskan salmon its orange color. And so astaxanthin is not only a potent antioxidant, it's a potent anti-inflammatory. Remember, aging, 2 aspects of aging is oxidation and inflammation. Well, when you're a diabetic, just think of you as aging more rapidly, oxidizing more rapidly. And diabetes does affect the tiny microcapillaries, the blood vessels. And that's why diabetics can develop something called diabetic retinopathy, and they can go blind from that. So I have all of my diabetic retinopathy patients, I talk to them about diet, controlling their blood sugar, controlling their weight, but I usually put them on my macular defense formula, maybe 2 a day, not 3 a day, unless they have macular degeneration, and 1 or 2 Fortify Focus a day because of the astaxanthin, the lutein, and the zeaxanthin. And then I always recommend a good triglyceride form omega-3, like our Fortify Super Omega or our Fortify Super Omega-3 Max. If you buy them over the counter, then the only one that I like over the counter is Nordic Naturals, and I don't mind pumping another company that's a good company. You can buy them. They're relatively expensive, however. Our Fortify is going to be less expensive and much more potent than them. But if you're in a health food store and you see Nordic Naturals, it is a good product, okay?
Okay. Well, and you can buy yours online.
Right. You can buy ours at fortify.com, or you can go to Amazon. It's on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon now. But you can buy it. But you can go to the website at fortify.com. That's Fortifeye, and do a lot of research. If you go to the Fortify Focus, you'll see all the white papers, the studies, the videos, all on the Focus, which is the astaxanthin product. And you'll be pretty amazed what it can do for overall health, even if you're not a diabetic. I take 2 of the Fortify Focus a day. I'm 58 years old now. I don't need reading glasses. When I was 50, I did need reading glasses. There's definitive proof, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies showing that 6 milligrams of astaxanthin can improve the focusing ability in the eye, and it worked for me. But like I said, I've doubled it to 12 milligrams for the vascular benefits as well.
Yeah, because I'm at the reading stage. I'm 57 this year, so.
Join the club.
Yeah, I reach for those reading glasses, and I'm like, crap, they gotta make those prints bigger.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I appreciate it. I'll check out your website. Have a great day.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange, and hopefully we're coming in loud and clear through all the networks. And I think everybody was able to hear those calls, right, on social media. You can hear the caller, so I got to hear a hallelujah out there. Amen. All right, we're going back to the phones. I think we got Sherry, and then we got Steve. Sherry in Fort White, Florida. Thanks for holding. Good morning. Sherry?
This is Steve from Bradenton.
Oh.
You got me?
Okay, I got the wrong one, Steve. That's okay. We'll go to Sherry later. Steve and Bradenton, good morning.
Yeah, how you been doing? All right?
Fabulous. How are you?
Good. How's the car running?
Car's running great. I got it out yesterday and just drove it illegally down the neighborhood. But I haven't had it to the track for a while. I've been so busy with this new Fortify Fit product trying to bring it to market that I haven't been able to go to the track lately, but I will soon.
Well, you're getting where you want to get out there and get a little running on that thing. Get the RPMs up there.
You know it.
I got something weird that I got to run by you here. You know, I'm diabetic, and thinking, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. We just had some sort of feedback.
I was taking that glipizide, 2.5 milligrams in the morning and the same in the evening, and what happened was my blood sugar went down suddenly, and it went down to 65 and 77 and numbers like that. So I've been taking one a day, and it's down in the 90s. So I went to the doctor and said, what should I do here? And he said, well, just stop taking it totally, keep an eye on it, and we'll go from there. We need to get an A1C number.
Right.
So I haven't took any for a week and a half, and my morning number will be like 140, and later in the day it'll go down to like 118. You think I'd be better taking one and running it down to 80 or 90, or is that a good enough number to get by with?
All right, well, I tell you, I'm not your endocrinologist or your primary care physician, so this is for educational purposes only, but how low was your blood sugar dropping? How low did you tell me?
It was at 65 one morning.
Yeah, so you want to live, right? You don't want to die.
Well,
So,
I had an episode where I was dizzy and I was stumbling around, and I thought, man, what the hell's going on here, and I checked my blood sugar and it was way down. All of a sudden, with the same medicine I've been taking for a year, it's gone low. Have you ever heard of that?
absolutely, Steve. And individuals, due to your metabolism, due to your dietary changes and things like this, oftentimes diabetics can become over-medicated. And over-medicated diabetics are more dangerous than under-medicated, okay? You can have a 300 blood sugar and be totally asymptomatic, okay? And so if your blood sugar drops too much, as you well know, you get very dizzy, you get lightheaded, you could pass out, hit your head and die, or you could be in the car driving and pass out and die. So it's better, my personal opinion, is better to have 115 blood sugar than a 60 blood sugar, okay? So if you're on no medications and your blood sugar is 116, I think if you follow a really close diet that has very minimal carbohydrates, more protein and vegetables, something that your doctor or nutritionist can, discuss with you, or certainly you can learn from me, you may not have to get back on those medications, but talk to your doctor about that. If I recall, you've lost a boatload of weight over the last few years, right?
Right, yeah.
And so you can't be on the same medication that you were on years ago. You've adjusted your diet, you've adjusted your supplements, you've adjusted your lifestyle, you've lost the weight, you've done everything that a diabetic should be doing, and now it sounds like you're over-medicated. So, I would just talk to your doctor. If you're doing well at 100, 115 blood sugar, you may not want to do anything at all, but you got to talk to your doctor about that. I think you're probably right where you should be, but it all depends. Your blood sugar could be spiking up and going very high, and you don't know that unless you're taking some diurnal blood sugar readings during the day. So you might want to check it first thing in the morning, before lunch, before supper, and after supper, just for a period of time, for a couple of weeks. Then you can graph it out and you can see where your blood sugar is going up and down. If it's staying right around 115, you're fine. You probably don't need medication.
And my question was, is the effect on the eyes, would it be better at 90 or 100 than at 115 or 20?
No, it's not going to matter.
Okay.
It's not going to matter like that, all right? We don't want to go up higher than that, though. If it's going to be at 120, 130, 140, certainly way up there, then absolutely that's bad for your eyes. But, 110, 115 is not that bad, okay? Now, a fasting blood sugar should be closer to 100, all right? But not 50.
Yeah, when I was at 65 and 77, it kind of freaked me out because I didn't feel that great,
Yep. Yep, you don't want it to get that low.
Okay, I just want to see the effect on the eyes of, incrementally speaking, how much does points, like 10 points, does that make a lot of difference? Or
No,
is that just-
no, doesn't matter at all. Remember, I'm accustomed seeing patients that come in with 600 blood sugars, hemoglobin A1Cs of 12, and profuse bleeding in their retina. So, you know, you're like a godsend in my practice for patients that have their blood sugar under good control. So keep doing what you're doing, but, you know, discuss it with your physician, okay, Steve?
When you get those leakers, you just go in there with the laser and seal them up. Is that how it is?
Right, use the laser and sometimes some special injections as well, and a combination of both of those work very well.
The ILEA?
Yeah, Eylea, Avastin, Lucentis, and there's some newer ones coming down the pike as well.
All right, thank you, sir. I sure appreciate it.
All right, Steve, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we're going to get ready to take another call in just a second, but first I want to just mention we're broadcasting live here from, it used to be News Talk, it's Genesis Communications, 8:20 a.m. on a variety of other stations. We're also on multiple Facebook pages right now. Some of you were watching one Facebook and it just fell down, but we're on multiple Facebooks. I got dual iPads and iPhones all up here, so we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Hopefully we're coming in loud and clear. Anyway, if you got a question, 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. And we're going to go to Steve in Bradenton. Steve, good morning. Nope, I lost Steve. So actually, Steve, you're going to have to call back. I think that was Steve already. We just didn't lose him. Let's go to Bill in Louisiana. Hey, Bill, welcome to the program.
Good, thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for making yourself available for questions. You know, I don't think in my entire life I've ever been able to actually call a doctor on the phone and get questions answered, so it's terrific. I'm a little late to your show. I know you've been on for years. I just found you a few months ago, so I'll probably be one of your better callers for a while.
All right.
You had mentioned blue light defense, the lens technology you offer. I looked on your website and it said that it blocks a good portion of the harmful blue light. I was just wondering if you knew what percentage that meant, or what does good portion mean, a little more specific?
Right. So it blocks it blocks basically 99% of the low blue light waves, low frequency. So that's about 400 to about 425, okay? And then it starts to phase out after that, and it doesn't block much at all above 460, all right? So, there's some studies that indicate the range between 410 and 418 is very damaging, and then there's some newest studies that are suggesting higher than that, but lower than 450 is damaging. And you know, there's not a lot of great double-blind placebo-controlled studies or anything proving that. The gist of this is filtering the blue light. Now the problem is, if you use a true 100% blue blocker that blocks all the blue light, that would be an orange lens. I used to develop those for my patients that were aphakic and had macular degeneration years ago. The problem with that is it blocks all the blue light. You can't see blue color, so if you look at blue, it looks dark gray. But then what happens is your brain actually increases melatonin production, and then you get tired during the middle of the day, and you get very tired and you want to go to bed. So we don't want to do that. So there are selective blue filters out there. And remember, the three I had mentioned to you before were blue light defense, blue light shield, and true blue. And true blue has actually come out more recently. True blue doesn't tend to block as much in that lower levels, but they block a little bit more toward the levels where the computer is, right? The iPad, the iPhone. They both block a lot more than the typical stuff you buy over the counter, and they block much more than any of the other technology. But it just depends on each individual. If all you are is you're somebody, you're not on a computer, you're not on an iPad much, I like the blue light defense and the blue light shield. It's just totally clear. If you're worried about cosmetics, it has no color to it all. But if you're in front of that computer all day long, all right, then I think maybe the true blue actually has a little bit of an edge over it, and you just got to get over it having a little yellowish, brownish hue. So on the computer, a gamer, somebody in front of that computer a lot, true blue, or even 100% blue blocker. But remember, you're going to get tired if you got orange glasses, and you look kind of goofy if you got orange glasses on too.
I agree with you.
Yep, and then remember when I talked about carotenoids, and I remember you were a caller, and we talked about MacuHealth, and we talked about Fortify Focus. Those are two triple carotenoids I like, and we should all be taking one of those, okay? I personally like the Fortify Focus. I developed it, so I'm a little bit lean to that side because it's got the astaxanthin in it. It has zeaxanthin isomers that has a little mesozeaxanthin, and it also has the lutein in the zeaxanthin, where MacuHealth has lutein and zeaxanthin, which is wonderful, and it has mesozeaxanthin, which for those patients that have macular degeneration, there's a select group of them that cannot convert lutein to mesozeaxanthin. And then MacuHealth is the best product in the world for them. The only problem is it's difficult to actually determine who those patients are. So my patients that have accelerated macular degeneration, I usually recommend MacuHealth, and sometimes both Fortify Focus to them.
Well, no, I followed your recommendation. I'm taking those as well as the astaxanthin. I was preparing to order your omega-3s, and only question I had is I got my annual blood work in, and my LDL, which is still extremely low, it's 74,
Right.
but it went from 51 to 74 in the last year, and the only driver that could be the fish oil that I added, specifically maybe the DHA. I was wondering if you know of a link between taking omega-3 supplementation and unfortunately a byproduct of that is to increase the LDL.
Well, it depends on the omega-3 you're taking, because there's a lot of theories out there. If you're taking a good triglyceride form omega-3, like one I mentioned that's a competitor of mine, Fortify Super Omega, Fortify Super Omega Max. Remember, this is the triglyceride molecule, has no ethanol attached to the backbone. If you're taking something that's an ethyl ester molecule long term, no telling what that does. That's ethanol going through your liver on a daily basis, cleaving it off. It's also very inefficient. It doesn't absorb well. So I have done tons of omega index studies. When we're doing the omega index blood study, we're also looking at the triglyceride, C-reactive protein, HDL, LDL ratios. And we've seen that our Fortify Super Omega brought triglycerides down, brought C-reactive protein down, brought HDL up, didn't hurt LDL much. It usually didn't make LDL go down or up. But overall cholesterol sometimes goes up, and that can be misleading. That's because the HDL goes up. And so you want that ratio to get better. So when you do cardiovascular exercise, weightlifting, and omega-3, that helps the ratio improve. So I would say that the new Omega Max, remember, it's very high in DHA and EPA. There's a lot of medications out there. Well, not a lot. There's a new medication out there. I'm not going to mention his name, but it's prescription fish oil. It's just EPA. Remember, DHA has benefits to our brain and our retina. Also, it does have some anti-inflammatory properties. And remember, fish have both EPA and DHA. They don't just have EPA. They don't just have DHA. So that's why I like a combination of those. But remember, I wouldn't worry about your LDL cholesterol unless it was outrageously high. I'm more concerned about triglycerides, C-reactive protein, arachidonic acid, homocysteine. And then, here's an example. My mom's cholesterol has been 320 for the last 30 years. My mom's 92 years old. She played tennis the other day on my court and played basketball, around the world basketball with me. I mean, she's 92 years old, never had a heart attack, never had a stroke, never been in the hospital. Knock on wood. And her cholesterol has been 320.
Okay, so your omega-3 formula has not bumped LDL in any tested way, I guess you're saying?
Yeah, we've done numerous blood studies, and the LDL has not gone up on that. We haven't done much blood testing on our Omega Max because it's new, but our Fortify Super Omega, we've done thousands of blood tests over the years, and I've got cardiologists recommending it all over the world for their patients. So there's definitely some health benefits there, and it does not thin the blood. So, doctors that are listening and have their patients that have atrial fibrillation have them on blood thinners, they say you can't be on fish oil. That's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Do they tell you you can't eat fish? No. But everything in moderation. Remember this, Bill, everything in moderation, because you don't want to be taking 10 grams of fish oil a day. 1,600 milligrams is what's in our Fortify Super Omega, and 2,400 milligrams is what's in our Omega Max.
Gotcha. All right, that's terrific. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care, Bill.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right, it's a Louisiana boy. My old stomping grounds. I tried to get rid of him there. We're getting ready to go to Sherry in just a second. Let me give you the phone numbers. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange of the Lange Eye Institute and Fortify Vitamins. And looks like one of our Facebook pages just dropped again. So if you'd like to go online and see some of the supplements that I've developed, go to fortify.com. That's Fortifeye, fortify.com. Let me give you the phone number for Fortify Distribution Headquarters in Ocala. It's 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746.
Call. Please hang up
Oh.
again. Help.
Ah.
Hang up and then dial your
Somebody's
operator.
calling me, it sounds like. Anyway, one more time, Fortify Vitamins, 866-503-9746.
Hang up and try again.
All right, we've got
Hang up and then dial your operator.
hang up and then dial your operator. That's coming in through loud and clear, so we're having a little technical difficulty. And we also had Sherry. We must allow Sherry. Sherry, give me a call back. Brad and Ginger, all of you guys are going to have to call back, and I promise I'll get to the phones. And we're probably just having just a little technical difficulty with the phones. But the good news is all social media can hear the callers, and hopefully we're coming loud and clear everywhere else. All right, now we're going back to Sherry. She's been waiting patiently. Sherry, good morning. Thanks for calling back.
Good morning. Thanks for taking my call. I'm calling about my contact lenses. When I go to take them out, they're stuck to my eyeballs. I basically have to peel them off, so that now I'm scared to wear them. Any suggestions?
Now, are you sleeping in them?
No.
How old are you?
68.
All right, so you're still young. So let me tell you, Sherry, 68, female, contact lens wearer, your eyes are dry. It's just no ifs, buts, ands about it. Your eyes are dry, and so there's a few things you can do. Number one, you can try changing to a different brand. What brand are you wearing right now?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Well, here's a brand that I love for dry eye patients. It's called Bausch & Lomb Ultra. So go to your local optometrist, ask for some trials in the Bausch & Lomb Ultra. They make it for astigmatism. They make multifocals. They even make a toric astigmatic multifocal. So they have it for everybody. It's a monthly replacement lens, all right? It tends to work better for my dry eye patients than the daily disposables, okay? So Bausch & Lomb Ultra, try that. Number two, all of us are dehydrated. Nobody's drinking enough water. Drink more spring water, or in a perfect world, if you want to drink a water that hydrates you 3 times more readily than regular water, I'm holding it up on social media. It's a plug for the Watta Water Company. So it's Watta. You can Google that. It's W-A-T-T, Watt, and then A-H-H. We do sell that online now at, it's the only place you can buy it online, 1 bottle at a time at fortify.com. We have it at the Lange Nutrition Center. I believe in this water. It's the only polarized, positive charged water in the universe. So it helps detoxify your body. It's a neutral pH. It's not super alkaline. It's not super acidic, and that's the way you want it. So remember, hydration is important. We were talking with a caller from Louisiana about omega-3. Not only are most of us deficient in water, we're dehydrated, most of us are deficient in omega-3 because we're not eating a lot of fish that has quality omega-3 in it. We're eating the fish sandwich from the fast food restaurant, or we're going to the Golden Corral and having the fish nuggets or whatever. So omega-3 fish oil is very important. It's got to be triglyceride form. Remember that, the triglyceride form, not the ethyl ester form. And the way you can find out if your fish oil is ethyl ester of triglyceride, bite the end of it off, squeeze it in a styrofoam cup. If it rots a hole through that styrofoam cup in 10 minutes, you don't want to put it in your body, okay? That means it's got ethanol attached to the backbone. So you go with triglyceride form. I would recommend 2 a day of the Fortify Super Omega to start, or if you want to go with the Big Daddy, you go to the Fortify Super Omega Max, 2 a day. More is not going to hurt you. And that can help. And then hot compresses on your eyes to open up the glands. So there's really 5 steps. You heat the glands, you neutrify the glands with the omega-3, you clean the eyelashes off before you go to bed, you hydrate the body, and then you lubricate with a good lubricating eye drop. Remember, most of the drops you buy over the counter are pretty much garbage, the way most omega-3 you buy over the counter is garbage. And so there is one you can buy over the counter I really like. It's called Fresh Coat. It's preservative-free. It's usually $35, but Fresh Coat's the best one you can buy over the counter. We sell it online for $29 at fortify.com. You can get it at the Lange Eye Institute. You can get it at Lange Nutrition Center in Ocala as well. But I also like Oasis Tears and I like Blink preservative-free. But for contacts, I like Fresh Coat or Blink. Blink is kind of the Cadillac, and Fresh Coat is your Rolls Royce. And then Oasis is the Mercedes or the BMW. You can tell I like cars. So lubricate, try the omega-3, heat the glands, drink more water. If you still are having problems with the contact lens sticking to your eyes, then I would recommend, and you can go straight to this right now if you wanted, to something called Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy. So Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy is a combination of our omega-3, our Fortify Focus that has the astaxanthin, and something called black currant seed oil. These three and this level work synergistically together, and I've seen this for over 20 years. I've been using these. They work synergistically together, and it's very effective. It takes a few months to totally kick in, but what it does, it improves the tear production that you're producing so that you can wear the contact lenses longer without them sticking to your eye. I guarantee it's a dry eye problem. So try the new Bausch & Lomb Ultra and try the things we just mentioned. And then finally, if you do all of this and you're still having a problem, before giving up contact lenses, have your local optometrist or ophthalmologist put some punctal plugs in your inferior nasal little opening. That's a punctum. That's where your tears drain out. We simply put this plug in. It takes 1 second to do. It's painless. You don't need an anesthetic. It's like putting a stopper in the bathtub. We put a stopper in the bathtub, the water stays in the tub. We put a stopper in your drains in your eye, your tears stay on your eye, bathing your contact lens. And once again, it's covered by insurance and it's painless. So it's called punctal occlusion for dry eye. So, you think this will help?
I will certainly try. Thank you so much.
All right, Sherry, take care. Bye-bye. All right. Let me take a little sip of this Wata water. Hopefully the Wata people are watching. All right. I'm Dr. Michael Lange. Once again, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. I've been hosting this program, wow, time flies, since April of 1993. And still hosting it. Not every day anymore. I used to be drive time every single day, including Sunday. But I got to have a little bit of a life, so I only do it on Saturdays now, but we're on a variety of networks. I mean, we're out on all the social media, so there goes Facebook, goes down again. Now it's back up. Phone lines are open, 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. Remember, I mentioned Doc Hall is on staff at the Lange Nutrition Center now in the Villages, all right? And Doc Hall, for those of you in Ocala, know him from Doc Hall Health, Fitness, and Wellness Center that he had in Ocala for many, many years. He had the largest nutrition and wellness center in the entire state of Florida. This place was huge. Well, he sold it, and that's how I'm able to get him on board now. So Doc Hall is a PhD in nutrition. He's been connected in the bodybuilding and powerlifting community for years. He himself is a bodybuilder and a power lifter, and he is very knowledgeable. So if you're interested in finding out the latest and the greatest to build muscle and lose fat, come into the Lange Nutrition Center in Ocala, right there on State Road 200 across from the Paddock Mall. It's the only two-story building. It used to be the Lange Eye Care building. Now I rent the space downstairs to a company called My Eye Doctor, and I have the upstairs space. So just take an elevator upstairs, go in. You can buy all your Fortify vitamins. You can get protein. You can talk to Dr. Hall, and the consultation with Dr. Hall is free. All right, we're getting ready to go to the phones in just 1 second. Remember, October 26th is our big party. If you got a cool car, bring it on out. We're going to have a section roped off for a car show. I'm going to bring a few of my race cars. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. We're going to have a frame trunk show. All the frame reps are going to be there. The sunglass reps are going to be there. We're going to have a lot of free giveaways. Hopefully, the Fortify Fit will also be available. Fortify Fit is the new muscle fuel I've been working on for 2 years now. Hopefully October 26th it'll be available. Also, I've developed a new protein called grass-fed whey isolate that will be a stack you use in conjunction with Fortify Fit. You mix both of them together, shake them up right after you work out to build muscle, lose fat, and build endurance and strength quickly. All right, let's go back to the phones. Steve in Clearwater, good morning.
Yeah, you remember a couple months ago I called and I asked how can a vegetarian animal who is covered with fur produce their own vitamin D?
Yeah, and I researched it. You probably did too.
Yeah, you think it was just from the licking and stuff?
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I've heard, and I've talked to some veterinarians, is that you always see dogs licking their fur. They're licking their fur, and they're getting the vitamin D from that. And they are absorbing it through other sections of their skin as well. But that's from what I gather. But once again, let me hear your feedback.
I'm wondering if maybe we missed the obvious. What's the one tissue that is exposed to the environment in that animal that could produce vitamin D?
I'm sorry, I was getting up and making faces to social media, so I left the microphone. You're going to have to tell me again what that question was, Steve.
In those animals, what's the only tissue that has exposure to the environment that can produce vitamin E?
Wow.
D.
What about the eyes?
Yeah. I'm wondering if the eyes, and I don't know if you've ever come by this or if it's something that's come up in your training and stuff, but if the eyes can produce vitamin D, because they would be the only tissue that's exposed to the sun.
That's a great question. And once again, I don't have the answer for you on that one. I don't know if many people know that. I would have to talk to some scientists regarding that. But that's another one of those things, Steve, that you make me go,
Well, I'll ask my cat and ask her if she's making vitamin D for herself. No, but it's really, it just hit me. I mean, I think it was sort of maybe we've overlooked the obvious on that because, you know, it would be evolutionary. It would make sense. And
well, maybe there are receptors in the retina that actually help, and the conjunctiva that help the absorption of vitamin D. That's a possibility. Yeah. I'll ask some veterinarian ophthalmologists about that and some scientists that I know that are in the eye field.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's super. And did you get those three little attachments on an email I sent you?
How long ago was that?
It was about a week and a half ago. I don't know. One was a attachment on selenium, and the other.
Yes. Yes.
Wasn't that amazing?
Yes. With the breast cancer.
Yeah, it's astonishing. And then when they went into, there's an area just west of Yellowstone, where the volcano, you know, the Yellowstone volcano?
The geyser, right.
Yeah, the high selenium area, and the breast cancer is practically non-existent out there.
Wow.
Almost non-existent.
Huh.
So, anyway.
Interesting. Thank you, Steve.
I'll call you next week.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, we've got a lot of our good callers, both Steves that called, but you know who we're missing is Bob. Huh. What do you think over there, Scoobs? What happened to Bob?
I don't know what happened to Bob. He's usually number one.
Yeah, Bob's usually number one. And look at that, Scoobs types up. Scoobs is, you know, if you listen to Johnny Carson back in the day, so you're going to have to be older. Remember, Johnny Carson had Ed McMahon, and every now and then he'd say something. Scoobs is my Ed McMahon. He's sitting over in the corner. Every now and then he'll pipe up. All right, one of the Facebooks just moved around. There we go. Let's fix it for good. There, I promise. Some of you watching Facebook, one of my personal pages on Facebook, and it keeps moving. It won't move anymore, I promise. Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, all you guys are probably still doing pretty good. I'm going to move this around a little bit more. Here we go. Now YouTube can see us better. All right, phone lines are open if you got a question. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange. Give me a call, 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. You know, I listen to talk radio all the time when I'm driving, and I hear all these infomercials about vitamins. And everybody's selling something. I mean, they got a vitamin that has the most bioavailable form of vitamin C, and it's $29.95. Or they got the formula that has all the eye stuff in it, and it's $29.95. Or you have your vitamin D combined with magnesium, and it's $29.95, okay? And I decided to go ahead and develop a supplement. This was years ago, but I've changed it 15, maybe 16 times now in the last 14 years. And I'm holding it up. It's called Fortify Complete. Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition. So Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition is a supplement that's your multivitamin, eye vitamin, veggie cap, fruit cap, and enzymes all in one, okay? And it's in a USP certified tablet, and this tablet has a dual phase delivery. So a lot of people think tablets are bad. Well, tablets really are not bad as long as they're USP certified. And this tablet, once again, has a dual-phase delivery system. And what that means is it breaks down in 2 phases. It absorbs in the anterior or the posterior part of the stomach, releasing the water-soluble vitamins, and it shoots micro beadlets into the small intestine and maximizes the absorption of things like lutein, zeaxanthin, the tocotrienols, which are really the healthy parts of the vitamin E. And so it's really kind of a revolutionary supplement, and I recommend everybody taking some form of a good multivitamin/I vitamin, because most of you are not eating 13 servings of organically grown fruits and vegetables a day. So this is kind of an insurance policy. It kind of takes everything and puts it all into one. It's called Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition. If you're very light, you're under 120 pounds, you need 1 a day. Most people only need 2 a day. Even if you're 250 pounds, you only need 2 a day. I take 2 a day, I weigh about 190. So Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition, you combine that with the omega-3, Fortify Super Omega, and Fortify Focus. Those 3, I'm pretty famous for calling that the triple whammy of anti-aging for the eye and the entire body. And you can learn a lot more about it at fortify.com, so go to Fortifeye, fortify.com. One more time before we go to the next caller, I'm going to give you the phone number for Fortify Vitamins, Monday through Friday. They are closed on the weekends. That number is 866-503-9746. 866-503-9746. Also, I urge you to go by there again, because now since Doc Hall is there, you have somebody that is very knowledgeable with a PhD in clinical nutrition that can help you. So go on by, and I think you'll be very pleased. We're going to go to the phones. Let's see what we're going to take first. Well, I think we're only going to take one because we lost number 2. We're going to take Faith in Broward. Faith, good morning. Hello? Faith.
Am I coming in clear?
Yep, you're loud and clear now.
I'm going to tell you, you are so informative. Your show is excellent. I've learned a lot.
Where do you hear me? Do you watch me or hear me?
Well, right now I have you on Instagram because sadly my Wi-Fi is down, so I'm on Instagram.
All right, and we're coming in pretty loud and clear on Instagram, right?
Yes, it's excellent. Very good.
Well, thanks.
And I wanted to make a couple comments real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, like I said, you're very, very informative. I mean, you answered questions for me that were excellent. And I wanted to comment on Doc Hall, who I've known for a very long time.
Outstanding. So you have something good to, hopefully something good to say about the gentleman.
Oh, very good. Besides being a good dresser, he trained me where for a couple of shows, and I have some trophies, and he taught me a lot about nutrition and getting my body in shape in a quick amount of time. So he really knows his stuff. In fact, he's had numerous seminars each year featuring a lot of icons of the sport like Boyer Cove, Danny Padella, Bill Pearl, Lee Haney, Robbie Robinson, just to name a few, Mike and his brother Ray Mensa.
Right.
I could go on and on. He's a doer. He's very good, and I think, you guys sound like you complement one another in different avenues.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I appreciate the positive feedback. Yeah, anybody that comes into contact with Doc Hall is amazed. I mean, he's very personable. That's his southern charm. Very personable, but very knowledgeable. And it's hard to find people that are really knowledgeable, that are willing to spend the time and educate you. That's really nice, It's kind of like a lot of doctors have very poor bedside demeanors, but, Doc Hall is very, very amazing man.
He's very, very patient, and I'm telling you, he whipped me into unbelievable shape. And I'm just really happy that that you have him on board with your team.
Well, I hope you're continuing to follow his advice. Are you still competing?
No, I don't compete anymore because I follow the nutrition and I follow the work aspect. I was powerlifting, I was deadlifting, I was doing too much, but that was back then. Now I just have a program that works
right.
pretty well, but he's really great, and I basically keep his staple of what he taught me throughout the years.
Well, I'm sure Doc Hall is listening on 97.3 FM The Sky. So he's in his car, I'm sure, listening, and his head's probably it's going to be too big to get out of his car in a minute.
Maybe he'll
Hey, Faith,
stop.
thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. You're listening to Ask the Doctor in a variety of ways, but a lot of you are listening and tuning in on multiple radio stations throughout the great state of Florida and some throughout the whole South. If you got a question regarding your vision or eye care, pick up the phones and give me a call. It's 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. I do want to mention, it is so important for all of you listening out there to just follow some basic steps in your life that will help with overall health. And number one is hydration. Like I said, a lot of you are drinking a couple of cups of coffee in the morning. You think you're getting liquid refreshment from coffee. A couple of cups of coffee is fine based on your DNA. No more than 2 cups of coffee for most people, because if you're a fast metabolizer of caffeine, you can drink 10 cups of coffee and it won't hurt you. If you're a slow metabolizer of caffeine, and there's a DNA test you can do to determine this, more than 2 cups of coffee can increase your risk of a heart attack dramatically. So that's why if you don't have a DNA test, I recommend only 2 cups of coffee a day. But remember, coffee is a diuretic. So if you drink coffee, to offset the diuresis effects, you need to drink 3 cups of water per cup of coffee. And then a lot of you are having cocktails in the evening. So you're having a glass of wine, you're having a beer, you're having a martini, a White Russian, whatever you're having, then you got to drink more water. So my typical patient, 2 cups of coffee, 2 glasses of wine. So you got to drink 4 times 3, 12 cups of water just to get back to equilibrium, plus half your body weight in ounces of water. And none of you are doing that. And we know that dehydration is a root cause of many health issues. Low blood pressure, believe it or not. People getting dizzy and lightheaded, their blood pressure bottoming out. Anxiety, heart palpitations, heart arrhythmias, brain fog, things like that. So drink more water. Get more exercise as long as you can, as long as your doctor allows you. Just getting out for a brisk walk, going to the gym in the air conditioned, walking on the treadmill, the elliptical trainer, the stationary bicycle. Get in the swimming pool. A lot of you complain you got arthritis, you can't do anything. You can get in the swimming pool and all the gravity is removed from your body, so there's no excuse. So remember, hydration, exercise, plenty of sleep. You gotta get sleep. I'm dealing with my brother right now who's sleep deprived for 2 years, and it's making him a little wacko. So we gotta get sleep. You gotta figure out why you're not sleeping, and you gotta get sleep. Those things are important. Exercise, hydration, and sleep. Proper nutrition. This is what this whole show is about. Proper nutrition, proper supplementation. All right, for people that are in Ocala and have limited mobility, am I planning to open a location near top of the world? That's a question that I had from the executive team in the other room, brought it into me. Well, I still have a covenant not to compete for about another year or so, so I won't be opening an office in Ocala for at least another year. Now, after that, who knows what happens? I mean, you never know. I'm kind of enjoying life with just one Lange Eye Institute in the villages, but you never know. I'm still young. I could open another 100 offices. You just never know, or maybe not. But we do have the Lange Nutrition Center, and people can get to the Lange Nutrition Center relatively easily. And for special people and special occasions, we can make certain runs. Either Danny or Doc Hall can make a run out to your house if necessary to check on you, to bring your vitamins, or we can mail things very easily. So let me give you the phone number. They wanted the phone number to get in touch with Dr. Hall. The phone number for Doc Hall at the Lange Nutrition Center, which is the distribution headquarters for Fortify Vitamins, is, I'm going to tell you this twice, so get a pen, 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. Actually, a lie. I'm going to give you the phone number 3 times. Fortify Vitamins and Lange Nutrition Center in Ocala, Florida, open Monday through Friday, is 866-503-9746. If you want to see me personally for an eye exam, maybe you have glaucoma, you're not happy with the doctor that's treating it. Maybe you want to have eye care with a nutritional twist. The phone number for the Lange Eye Institute to see me personally is 352-753-4014. One more time, 352-753-4014. Now, if you want to see me, you only have to ask to see me, and I will see you. However, my technicians will see you first. Sometimes one of my other doctors may come in and see you as well, and then I'll come in. So if one of my other doctors comes in because I'm behind schedule and they're ahead of schedule, all my doctors are great. Dr. Lori Caputi is amazing. If they come in and do the exam, just say, can I see Dr. Lange as well? I will certainly come in and see every single patient that wants to see me. All right, one more time, the phone number for the Lange Eye Institute, and that's in the Villages, Florida, kind of in the dead center of the state. So it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from wherever you are. And we take Medicare, we take all insurances, or most insurances. The phone number is 352-753-4014. If you're in the Villages, we're on 466 and County Road 101. It's right across the street from the charter school, all right? The charter high school. There's a CVS. We're right next door to the CVS, across the street from the Publix. It's a 40,000 square foot building that looks like a plantation that would be on the Mississippi River. So that's the Lange Eye Institute. Downstairs is all primary eye care, complicated contact lens fit, nutritional eye care, disease management, minor procedures, optical, amazing optical, with just about every type of frame known to man in an optical lab. And upstairs is the retina department. Also upstairs is podiatry, and downstairs we also have dentistry. And then certainly Michael Moore, Hear More Medical Centers, is upstairs at the Lange Eye Institute. And now Michael Moore will be available in Ocala, believe it or not, in the Lange Nutrition Center. So he's going to have a little section, a suite, and a clinic inside the Lange Nutrition Center. In the back, there's a separate entrance for it. So upstairs in the old Lange Eye Care building right on State Road 200. Hear More Medical Centers with Michael Moore. He's a hearing specialist that guarantees the lowest price on hearing aids. And also a really nice guy, into health as well, so into bodybuilding and powerlifting and weightlifting, and in really good shape. So if you want to see a hearing specialist that practices what he preaches, Hear More Medical Centers, Michael Moore. All right, phone lines are open. We do have time. Let me see what time we got. No, we don't have time, do we? We have no more time, so I'm going to tell you, if you're not happy with the eye care that you're getting, get a second opinion. We're blessed to have a lot of great optometrists and ophthalmologists throughout the great state of Florida. Remember, if you're not happy with the eye care you're getting, get a second opinion or come to the Lange Eye Institute anytime. We'll take good care of you. I'm see patients there Monday through Friday. When I'm racing, a lot of times I'm taking Mondays and Fridays off, but I'm always there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Remember, October 26th is the big fall festival at the Lange Eye Institute. People come from all around. We're going to have huge discounts on everything, on the vitamins, on the frames, on the lenses. You get to see a couple of the Lange race cars. We're going to have a car show, so if you have a cool car, come on out and bring it, and we'll have a little roped off section. And I think we're getting ready to go to station identification. All right, I'm out of here. See ya. Oh boy. All right, guys. They're missing the intro, the extra. I just broke the microphone. All right, you guys on this Facebook page, we came in late. Next week we'll be on time. All right. Bye-bye. There's Scoobs.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. See ya. Getting ready to exit on those, too. Ending live video. Post. All right, who's going to go off next? All right, we're going to take...
Louisiana.